And welcome to Creative Edge. I, Samit Joshi, welcome you all on the behalf of entire Creative Edge team. So, guys, we are back with a new topic, and the topic today that we are going to cover is sitting arrangement. This is an important topic from the point of view of exams like NIFT, NATA, and most importantly, USEED oblique seed. So these are the exams. They frequently ask questions on setting arrangement. We are targeting any one of these three. Any one of these three. You must prepare this topic well, right? So what are the types of questions that are being asked in this topic? चलिए बात करते हैं सबसे पहले सेटिंग अरेंजमेंट पर जो क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाते हैं उनमें सबसे ज्यादा पॉपुलर क्वेश्चंस होते हैं वो होते हैं सर्कुलर सेटिंग अरेंजमेंट सो सर्कुलर सेटिंग अरेंजमेंट क्या होता है उससे पहले बात करते हैं कितने टाइप्स के सेटिंग अरेंजमेंट इन जनरल हमें देखने हैं तो देर आर थ्री डिफरेंट टाइप्स जिनकी हम बात कर रहे होंगे नंबर वन लीनियर सेटिंग अरेंजमेंट एक ही लाइन में कुछ लोग कुछ देर आर सर्टेन नंबर ऑफ पीपल हु आर सिटिंग इन अ लाइन facing a particular direction. Some of them are somebody is to someone's left or someone is second to the right, etc. So that kind of information is given to us. And then this is called linear setting arrangement. एक step आगे move करें if we go further to one step more and talk about there are two rows where some people are sitting in with each other. Some of them are sitting in row one, some of them are sitting in row two. Both the rows, people sitting in both the rows are facing each other, and then somebody is to someone's opposite, somebody is to the diagonally opposite, somebody is to the second right or first or left, etc. Right? So this kind of category is called parallel sitting arrangement, and the third category is called circular sitting arrangement or closed sitting around a closed object, closed shape basically. It could be rectangular shape, it could be a square shape, it could be a circular shape, it could be a hexagonal shape, it could be octagonal shape. Fine. So ये सारे types एक ही category में हम put करते हैं, that is circular setting arrangement. हर एक टाइप में क्या challenges होते हैं, किस तरह के questions होते हैं, क्या सिर्फ सेटिंग अरेंजमेंट पर क्वेश्चन आते हैं या इन सेटिंग अरेंजमेंट के साथ साथ कुछ और पैरामीटर्स दे करके उसके साथ कंबाइन करके क्वेश्चन पूछे जाते हैं हाँ जी वो सारी बातें आज के इस सेशन में हो रही होगी सो लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड लेट्स लुक एट द वेरी फर्स्ट केस जैसे जैसे हमारे सामने सिचुएशंस आते जाएंगे वैसे वैसे हम सिचुएशंस को कैसे डील करना है ये हम देखते चलेंगे मैं सारा थियरी एक साथ आपको नहीं पढ़ाना चाहता बिकॉज बहुत सारा थियरी पढ़ाने पर उसका इम्प्लीमेंटेशन नहीं समझ आ रहा होता so let's see one type of question. Let's learn its basic, apply it, move to second type, learn its basic, apply it, move to third question, and so on. So this is how we will be solving questions today. All right. So let's get started. The very first set of question we have is a paragraph followed by certain information. So let's understand what is given, what is asked, what we need to do here. क्या क्या पॉसिबिलिटीज है क्या हम सीख सकते हैं क्या क्वेश्चंस अप्लाई क्या लॉजिक अप्लाई करके हम स्ट्रक्चर को बना रहे होंगे सो यही बात कर रहे हैं देखिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट बात है जब भी आप रीजनिंग बेस्ड क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर रहे हैं आप कोशिश करें आप स्ट्रक्चर पर बात करें आप कोशिश करें आप एक स्ट्रक्चर डेवलप करें यू मस्ट प्रैक्टिस इट इन सच अ मैनर दैट you can create a structure right out of given information so whenever we are solving any questions on reasoning it is expected that we must develop a structure and that structure should be visible visual structure अगर आप develop कर लेते हैं तो चीजें थोड़ी आसान हो जाती है fine so let's read what is given let's understand let's identify what type of question is this how can we approach it so it says mr bankatlal acted as a judge for the beauty contest there were four participants Miss Andhra Pradesh, Miss Uttar Pradesh, Miss West Bengal, and Miss Maharashtra. Mrs. Bankatlal, who was very anxious about the result, asked him about it as soon as he was back home. Mr. Bankatlal just told that the one who was wearing the yellow sari won the contest. When Mrs. Bankatlal pressed for further details, he elaborated as follows. So there is a situation, there are four participants. They have worn a particular color of sari because एक participant yellow color की साड़ी पहने, she won the competition, right? ऐसा information मिला। तो यहाँ से ये तो समझ आ रहा है कि कुछ लीनियर अरेंजमेंट की पॉसिबिलिटी दिख रही है बिकॉज एक कंपटीशन है, कुछ लोग होंगे, इतना इतना है, तो आई कैन गेस इट, राइट? रफली एक आइडिया आपको मिल गया आफ्टर रीडिंग दिस फर्स्ट पैराग्राफ। डिटेल्स के बेसिस पर आप एग्जैक्टली exactly क्या स्ट्रक्चर बनाना है वो डिसाइड कर लेंगे, बट आफ्टर रीडिंग द पैराग्राफ यू मस्ट रियलाइज व्हाट यू नीड टू अप्लाई, कौन से कैटेगरी का टाइप है, मतलब क्या क्वेश्चन है, व्हाट यू कैन एक्सपेक्ट। ये थोड़ा सा आपका स्टार्ट थॉट प्रोसेस हो जाना चाहिए। ये थॉट प्रोसेस अगर हमने स्टार्ट कर लिया so we'll be easily able to solve this particular question. So let's look at the details given. All of them were sitting in a row. देखिए पहली लाइन, 4 participants sitting in a row, 1 2 3 4, sitting arrangement linear, ये डिसाइड हो गया। all of them wore saris of different colors, right? The colors are green, yellow, white, red. There was only one runner up and she was sitting beside Miss Maharashtra. One runner up. Runner up is somebody who is just after the winner, right? So second ranker कौन है? एक ही पर्सन है, दो पर्सन सेकंड रैंकर नहीं है। रनर अप वन, रनर अप टू इस तरह से नहीं गिवन है, ओनली वन रनर अप, दैट इज फाइन। वन इज विनर, वन इज रनर अप, राइट? एंड इट इज आल्सो सेड द रनर अप वाज सिटिंग बिसाइड मिस महाराष्ट्र। So I can conclude Miss Maharashtra was not runner up. So Miss Maharashtra's rank is not second in the competition. In the competition Miss Maharashtra का rank second नहीं होगा, sure। चलिए आगे देखिए। Next it says the runner up was wearing green sari, right? So चलिए कुछ कुछ स्ट्रक्चर बना ही लेते हैं। रनर अप, ग्रीन साड़ी, रनर अप के इधर ऑन राइट इज मिस महाराष्ट्र, हाँ जी। सो रनर अप के इधर ऑन राइट इज मिस महाराष्ट्र, और मिस महाराष्ट्र इज ऑन द लेफ्ट ऑफ रनर अप and runner up is wearing green sari. What we also know is winner is wearing yellow sari. सर ये कहां से पता चला? सी यहां से पता चला। The one who was wearing yellow sari won the contest. The one who was wearing yellow sari won the contest. Fine, clear? Miss West Bengal was not sitting at the ends and was not the runner up. So we can definitely say Miss West Bengal is not at the ends, right? And Miss West Bengal is not the runner-up as well. So there is possibility that Miss West Bengal is sitting here or here. Fine. After this, the winner and the runner-up are not sitting adjacent to each other. So definitely, winner and runner-up. So Miss Maharashtra is not winner because runner-up ke beside Miss Maharashtra. So Miss Maharashtra is not winner. Miss Maharashtra is not winner. Miss Maharashtra was wearing white sari. So we also know that Miss Maharashtra is wearing white sari. Miss Maharashtra is wearing white sari. Fine. Miss Andhra Pradesh was not wearing the green sari, so I can definitely say Miss Andhra Pradesh is not winner. Miss Maharashtra is not winner. Sorry, Miss Andhra Pradesh was not wearing green sari, so I can definitely say Miss Andhra Pradesh is not runner-up, right? Miss Andhra Pradesh is not runner-up. Miss West Bengal is not runner-up. Miss Maharashtra is not runner-up, right? So out of 4, who is left? Miss Uttar Pradesh. Miss Uttar Pradesh. So Miss Uttar Pradesh is runner-up. So I can say this runner-up is Miss Uttar Pradesh, right? And participant wearing yellow sari and white sari are at the ends. So participants wearing yellow sari and white sari are at the ends. So I can definitely conclude Miss West Bengal is not the ends. Miss West Bengal must be wearing red sari, green, yellow, white, red. So Miss West Bengal is not the end, so she must not be wearing yellow or white. And Miss West Bengal is not runner-up, hence she must not be wearing green. So Miss West Bengal is wearing red sari. So we can conclude now. Miss West Bengal is wearing red sari. Miss Maharashtra is wearing white sari. Miss Uttar Pradesh is wearing green sari. So Miss Andhra Pradesh is the winner. So I can conclude now after reading all these details. I can conclude Miss Andhra Pradesh, Miss Maharashtra, Miss Uttar Pradesh, and Miss West Bengal. Right. This will be the final structure. let me redraw it, final structure. With this black color I am drawing, there are two possibilities. Possibility one, Miss Andhra Pradesh wearing yellow sari, Miss West Bengal wearing red sari, Miss Uttar Pradesh wearing green sari, Miss Maharashtra wearing white sari. Sir, what is the other possibility? The other possibility would look like just reverse of it. That is, Miss Maharashtra is here. Here is Miss Uttar Pradesh. Here is Miss West Bengal. And here is Miss Andhra Pradesh. So Andhra Pradesh, yellow sari, winner. Miss West Bengal, red sari. Miss Uttar Pradesh, runner-up, wearing green sari. And Miss Maharashtra wearing white sari. Fine. So क्या हमने conclude किया? Setting arrangement. Positions given होते हैं, linear setting arrangement. कौन किसके left या right पर है? कौन नहीं है? That is also important. Right? उससे भी कुछ conclude किया जा सकता है. Additional information थी. Color of sari, state का name. So that is again useful. So जो भी given है, उसको आप map करने की कोशिश करो. जितना ज्यादा आप relate करोगे, जितना ज्यादा आप visually note down करोगे, देखो आपने मैंने यहाँ I have noted down everything. Right? Fine. Then conclude it. Then conclude it. अब क्या? What next? Let's solve questions. Let's look at the questions. Sir, structure तो आपने बना लिया. Questions क्या है? So let's look at the questions. So the very first question is, who wore red sari? So we can go back. We can go back and check it. See, Miss West Bengal is wearing red sari. Miss West Bengal was sitting adjacent to, definitely Miss Andhra Pradesh. Miss West Bengal is sitting adjacent to Miss Andhra Pradesh and Miss Uttar Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh. So Andhra Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh. So answer is option C, right? Next we have, which sari was worn by Miss Andhra Pradesh? Miss Andhra Pradesh won yellow sari. चाहे तो वेरीफाई कर सकते हैं. Yellow sari, Miss Andhra Pradesh. Yellow sari, Miss Andhra Pradesh. Next, who was the runner-up? Miss Uttar Pradesh was the runner-up. Miss Uttar Pradesh was the runner-up. Runner-up wearing green sari. So look at the structure. Runner-up wearing green sari is Miss Uttar Pradesh. Fine. So this is how we can conclude. This is how we can develop the structure and we can mark the answer of the given questions. So most important thing is we must read, understand, visualize, and structure. These are the steps that we need to follow. These are the steps that we need to follow in majority of the reasoning questions, majority of the analytical reasoning based questions, whether it is setting arrangement, whether it is blood relations, whether it is distance and direction, we can apply the same logic to all these topics. Ranking and order का question होगा तभी apply किया जा सकता है, right? और कहाँ apply हो सकता है? जितना reasoning आप analytical reasoning के category में put कर सकते हैं, all analytical reasoning can be solved using these steps. Fine. So let's look at the next type or next set of questions. So the very next set is for question number 5 to 11. 8 friends, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, and Y are sitting around a square table in such a way that 4 of them sit at 4 corners of the square, while 4 sit in the middle of each of the 4 sides. So किस तरह की situation है? देखिए definitely इस तरह की एक situation है. यहाँ middle of the sides पर भी 4 लोग बैठे हैं और इन corners पर भी 4 लोग बैठे हैं. Right. So this is what is the situation. The ones who sit at 4 corners face the center, while those who sit in the middle of the sides face outside. Sorry, ये क्या मुसीबत है? So the one who sit at the corners face inside of the side और इन corners पर situation है. देखिए definitely इस तरह की एक situation है. यहाँ middle of the sides पर भी 4 लोग बैठे हैं और इन corners पर भी 4 लोग बैठे हैं. Right. So this is what is the situation. The ones who sit at 4 corners face the center, while those who sit in the middle of the sides face outside. Sorry, ये क्या मुसीबत है? So the one who sit at the corners face inside, while the one who are sitting at the middle of the sides face outside. So sitting arrangement तो एक है, एक ही टेबल है, but इसके अराउंड बैठने वाले लोग दो तरह से बैठे हैं. Some of them are facing the center of the table and some of them are facing away from the center of the table or looking outside, right? दो अलग अलग तरह के अरेंजमेंट में बैठे लोगों को आपने एक साथ एक ही टेबल के अराउंड बिठाया. ठीक है, इससे डिफरेंस क्या आ रहा होगा सर? ये फेसिंग द सेंटर एंड फेसिंग अवे फ्रॉम द सेंटर और फेसिंग लुकिंग आउटसाइड से. देखिए बेसिक सा सिंपल सा रूल है, मैंने आपको बताया था. सेकंड टाइप, थर्ड टाइप सर्कुलर सिटिंग अरेंजमेंट इनिशियली जब हम बात कर रहे थे, राइट? ये उस कैटेगरी में फॉल करता है. और सर्कुलर सेटिंग अरेंजमेंट या किसी भी क्लोज्ड स्ट्रक्चर के अराउंड जब भी सेटिंग अरेंजमेंट का कोई क्वेश्चन होगा तो आपको सबसे पहले यही आइडेंटिफाई करना होगा वेदर people are facing the center or people are facing away from the center. लोग किस तरह से बैठे, facing the center बैठे, facing away from the center बैठे, या अभी की सिचुएशन जैसे कुछ facing the center है, कुछ facing away from the center. बेसिकली ये जानना इसलिए जरूरी है बिकॉज लेफ्ट एंड राइट चेंजेस. सी, अगर if I am facing the center and if I move clockwise, I'll be moving towards my left. If I am facing outside the center and moving clockwise, so I'll be moving to my right. Right. This is facing away, and this one is facing the center. Right. So whether it is a circular sitting arrangement, a rectangular sitting arrangement, a square table around, right? Whether the table shape of the table is square, rectangular, circular, octagonal, hexagonal, does not matter. What matters is whether the person sitting around the table is facing the center of the table or facing away from the center of the table. Fine. ध्यान रहेगा. Simple है. It's easy to remember. Facing the center, going clockwise is going left. Going clockwise is going left. Fine. Sir, फिर एंटी क्लॉकवाइज क्या होगा? You tell me. हाँ जी, डेफिनेटली एंटी क्लॉकवाइज अगर जा रहे हैं फेसिंग द सेंटर में तो दैट विल बी राइट. ठीक है, सब कुछ याद ना रखें. प्लीज मेक श्योर यू लर्न वन बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट एंड अप्लाई द सेम. इसे ध्यान रखेंगे, आप हर एक क्वेश्चन को उसके बाद इजीली सॉल्व कर पा रहे हो. सो फेसिंग द सेंटर में गोइंग लेफ्ट, गोइंग क्लॉकवाइज इज लेफ्ट, राइट, एंड अवे में गोइंग क्लॉकवाइज इज राइट. बस इतना ध्यान रखिए. दैट विल सॉल्व ऑल योर प्रॉब्लम्स. सो Let's come back to our original question. Let's come back to our original question. And the original question was, there are 8 people sitting around a rectangular table. Some of them are facing the center, some of them are facing away from the center. So this is the structure. The people are P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, Y. Make sure you do not write U. है ना? Sequence में चलते हैं, आदत हो जाती है. So please ensure there is no person called U and there is no person called X. S sits third to the right of P. P faces the center. So P is facing the center, so P must be sitting at one of the 4 corners. So say, if I'm considering P to be here, I may be totally wrong, but I'll start with something, right? Because I'm given the data that P is facing the center and S sits third to the right of P. Going clockwise is left, going anti-clockwise is right. So first, second, third. So S will be here. S will be here, right? This is totally possible that it may give you a wrong result, but we can work on it, right? We can error भी होंगे, possibilities भी देखेंगे कि क्या-क्या error के possibilities हो सकते हैं. Then we can understand those errors or possibilities of not getting fit. Then we'll plan the other correct possible structure. ये flexibility आपको चाहिए, ये mentality आपको चाहिए. You need this mentality. You are not very sure in reasoning, like mathematics. कि हाँ, अब अगर मैंने time is equals to distance upon speed apply किया तो आंसर का फॉर्मूला यही है और कोई फॉर्मूला नहीं. यहाँ फॉर्मूले नहीं है, यहाँ स्ट्रक्चर्स है, पॉसिबिलिटीज है. हम पॉसिबिलिटीज के बेसिस पर ड्रॉ करते हैं. गिवन डेटा, एडिशनल इंफॉर्मेशन के बेसिस पर सम ऑफ द पॉसिबिलिटीज गेट्स एलिमिनेटेड एंड यू विल हैव अ पर्टिकुलर पॉसिबिलिटी जिस पर आपका आंसर मैच करेगा. फाइन, चलिए, let's move to next. Y is not immediate neighbor of P or S. So I'm sure Y is not here, Y is not here, Y is in fact not here and not here. So Y has got only 2 possibilities. Only 2 possibilities. That is this one and this one, Y1 and Y2. Right? T is third to the right of R, but I don't know where R is. R does not sit in any of the middle of the sides. Also, R is not an immediate neighbor of Y. R does not sit on any of the middle of the sides, so R corners पर बैठा होना चाहिए. R is not neighbor of Y. That means R cannot be here if I consider Y to be here, and if I consider Y to be here, R cannot be here. So I'll draw 2 possibilities. मैं इसी structure को यहाँ पर और एक तरीके से बना रहा हूँ. Just because मैं दोनों possibilities parallelly draw करना चाहता हूँ. That's why, not this one. So here is P, first, second, third, here is S. If I consider Y to be here, Y2 is here, and then R won't be here, but R can be here or here. This is R1, this is R2, right? And if we consider Y to be here, then this could be R1 and this could be R2. R के 2 possibilities मैंने draw कर लिया. What I know is R is not on any of the middle of the sides. So I can discard this one as well. I can discard this one as well. And in fact, I'll write it as R3. So this will be R3. R2 भी यहाँ है, R3 भी यहाँ, because Y का position different है इसलिए हमने R2, R3 नाम दे दिया. Fine. After this, what is given to us? Only one person sits between P and V. Between P and V, there is only one person. Q is not immediate neighbor of V. P and V के बीच में एक person है. तो अगर मैं इस तरफ देखूं तो यहाँ तो R3 है, यहाँ पर V हो सकता है. So P and V के बीच में एक person है and that is not Q. So I'll not have Q here. I can have Q here, right? Q यहाँ हो सकता है, Q यहाँ हो सकता है, बिल्कुल हो सकता है. P, Q, R, S, T, V, W. T की बात हुई थी कुछ. देखिए, T sits third to the right of R. R के third right पर. R is facing the center, going anti-clockwise. First, second, third. Third to the right R. T तो नहीं match कर रहा. So I can discard this possibility. So if I consider this one, 1, 2, 3, this could be T. Or if I consider this one, 1, 2, 3, this could be T. Fine. R2 के रेस्पेक्ट में T2, R1 के रेस्पेक्ट में T2, फेसिंग द सेंटर, बिकॉज कॉर्नर से राइट काउंट करोगे, कॉर्नर वाले जो लोग हैं दे आर फेसिंग द सेंटर एंड गोइंग एंटी क्लॉकवाइज इज द राइट प्रोसेस. नाउ व्हाट आई नो इज P and V, there is 1% between P and V. If I consider this Y, this P, this R2 condition, then I don't have one person where P and V. So I can discard this R2 wala possibility. I can discard this R2 wala possibility. So I can discard, if I can discard this R2 wala possibility, this is again eliminated. So what I'll be left with is I'll have P here, I'll have V here, and I'll have Q here, right? So P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, and Y. So this will be the final structure. This will be the final structure. इस तरह से कुछ दिख रहा होगा आपका स्ट्रक्चर. और अब हम इस पॉसिबल रॉन्ग स्ट्रक्चर को यहां से हटा रहे हैं, राइट? अब देखते हैं व्हाट इज द क्वेश्चन दैट, व्हाट आर द क्वेश्चंस दैट आर गिवन. आई होप आपको इस तरह से आंसर तक कंक्लूड करना आया है. ठीक है, हमने क्या किया था, मैं रिपीट कर रहा हूं, हमने जो किया था मैं उसे रीइटरेट कर रहा हूं, राइट? सो दैट वी कैन अंडरस्टैंड द स्टेप्स. सबसे पहला स्टेप, identify the correct names, right? Then identify the shape. Shape is a square. 8 people. Some of them, 4 of them are facing the center. 4 of them are facing away from the center. 4 of them who are facing the center are sitting at the corners. Those who are facing away from the center are at the middle of the sides, right? Are at the middle of the sides. Clear? Fine. After this, I started with S, sits third to the right of P. मैंने स्टार्ट नहीं किया स्ट्रक्चर बनाना, मैंने देखा कि अभी एस या पी की पोजीशन को लेकर क्लैरिटी नहीं. बट एज सुन एज आई रीड दिस नेक्स्ट लाइन, पी फेसेस द सेंटर, सो आई स्टार्टेड विद पॉसिबिलिटीज. आई हैव ड्रॉन 2 डिफरेंट स्ट्रक्चर्स और उसके बाद मैंने इसे आगे कंटिन्यू किया, राइट? सो पी से फर्स्ट, सेकंड, थर्ड टू द राइट एस. आफ्टर दैट y is not immediate neighbor of p or s, so y is not immediate neighbor of p or s. उसके बेसिस पर हमने फिर 2 डिफरेंट स्ट्रक्चर्स बनाए. आगे फिर प्रोसीड किया, r does not sit in the middle of these sides. Also R is not an immediate neighbor of Y. इसके बेसिस पर Y1, Y2 दो पॉसिबिलिटी बने. Y1, Y2 के साथ हमने फिर पॉसिबिलिटी लिए, T को प्लेस किया, फिर एक केस एलिमिनेट कर दिया जहां T इज कमिंग टू द सेंटर, राइट? बिकॉज T सिट्स, ओनली वन पर्सन सिट्स बिटवीन P एंड V. P एंड V के बीच में एक ही पर्सन होना चाहिए. उस पॉसिबिलिटी पर भी एक और, जो हमने 2 पॉसिबिलिटीज देखे थे स्ट्रक्चर पे, वो भी एलिमिनेट हो गया. एंड देन वी बॉइल्ड डाउन टू वन पर्टिकुलर स्ट्रक्चर, राइट? 3 स्ट्रक्चर्स पॉसिबल थे, हमने उसमें से 2 एलिमिनेट किया और वी आर लेफ्ट विथ ओनली 1 with the help of given data. So you must do that. At times you may have more than one possibilities, but फिर questions भी accordingly वैसे ही होंगे. So let's look at the next part, that is questions. If all persons are made to sit, it should be sit, not sit, sir, in alphabetical order in the clockwise direction starting from P, then the positions of how many excluding P will remain unchanged. P, Q change हो गया, R change हो गया, S change हो गया, T change हो गया, V change हो गया, W unchanged किसका रहेगा? देखो P को एक्सक्लूड कर दो, फिर Q की बात करें तो Q शुड बी हियर. Q है क्या अपनी प्लेस पे? नहीं है. R अपनी प्लेस पर दिख रहा है? नहीं दिख रहा है. S is not at its place. T is also not at its place. Q, R, S, T. U, V, V, V. V is again not at its place. W, again not at its place. Y, again not at its place. So answer should be none. None. Other than P, कोई भी अपनी करेक्ट पोजीशन पर नहीं है. सबके पोजीशन चेंज हो जाएंगे. Fine. So let's look at next question. Which of the following is true regarding Y? Y के रेफरेंस में आपको बताना है. T is not immediate neighbor of Y. Y sits in the middle of the one of the sides. R sits second to the left of Y. P and V are immediate neighbors of Y. Let's look at it again. We are talking about Y. So T is immediate neighbor of Y. What is asked is true. T is not immediate neighbor. Wrong. Y sits in the middle of the sides. Again, wrong. Y is at one of the corners. R sits second to the left of Y. Y is here, first, second. R sits second to the left of Y. Going clockwise is left. So this is correct. P and V are immediate neighbors of Y. This is again not correct. Who amongst the following sits fourth to the left of V? V. Fourth to the left, going clockwise is left. First, second, third, fourth. It has to be Y. It has to be Y. Next, we have what is the position of Q? Next, we have what is the position of Q with respect to R? Q with respect to R, going anti-clockwise is immediate, going right, and it is just neighbor. So going Y के respect में Q का position is immediate right. Q with respect to R, sorry. Q with respect to R, immediate right. So immediate right is option B. 4 of the 5 are alike. So basically 3 of the 4 are alike. Immediate right going Y के respect में Q का position is immediate right. Q Y के respect में Q का position is immediate right. Q with respect to R, sorry. Q with respect to R, immediate right. So immediate right is option B. 4 of the 5 are alike. So basically 3 of the 4 are alike, not 4. 3 of the following 4 are alike in a certain way. So form a group. Which is the one that does not belong to that group? TWVS. So let's come back. TWVS. So it is V, that is different. T, W, and S are sitting in the middle of the side, and V is sitting at the corner. So answer should be V. Next, who sits third to the right of W? Third to the right of W, and how many people are sitting between T and Q? Third to the right of W. W is facing away from the center, going clockwise is going right. First, second, third to the right is Y. Y. Y is the answer here. Between T and Q. T and Q. T and Q. There is one person between T and Q, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 persons. Either it is 1 or it is 5. Either it is 1 or it is 5. So we have the option 1. So we will be marking 1. Sir, अगर दोनों option होते 1 और 5, then definitely तब आपको left या right ये mention किया होता. Or otherwise there would have been a third answer that says both. So अगर individually दोनों answer दिए और एक option है जो both कह रहा है, we will be marking both as our answer. Sorted? Fine. So that makes this particular case complete. Let's move further. चलिए quickly आपको recall करा दें. आप हमें YouTube, Instagram, Telegram इन सारे social media पर follow कर सकते हैं. YouTube पर subscribe our YouTube channel where we will get regular updates about all design and architecture entrance exams. Other than these, preparation strategy क्या होना चाहिए, किस तरह से plan करना चाहिए, what are the problems that you guys are encountering during your preparation, उन सारी चीजों को लेकर हमारे रेगुलर वीडियोस आ रहे होंगे यूट्यूब चैनल पर. टेलीग्राम एंड इंस्टाग्राम अगर आप हमें फॉलो कर रहे हैं टेलीग्राम एंड इंस्टाग्राम पर, so you guys will be getting regular updates, regular quizzes, questions related to GK, architectural aptitude, design related current affairs. ये सारी चीजें आपको मिल रही होंगी on these two channels, Telegram and Instagram. So follow us there. Don't miss something that may be very important from your exams point of view. और आज आपको नहीं पता होता, आप फ्यूचर में जज करते हैं कि I would have had I done that, I would have scored more, right? So don't miss a chance to score more. Follow us on Telegram and Instagram. Subscribe YouTube. Let's talk about next set of questions. So it says in a public sector, question number 12 to 17, in a public sector undertaking township, there are five executives: Amresh, Amit, Rohit, Manu, and Tarun. Two of them play cricket. Two of them play cricket, while the other three play different games: football, tennis, and chess. One cricket player and a chess player stay in third flat. Whereas the other three different flats, second, fourth, and fifth. So we have second, third, fourth, and fifth flat. Here in third flat we have cricket player as well as chess player. Right? Cricket player and chess player in third flat. Fine. Two of these five players are mechanical engineers. So how many parameters do we have? One is sport, flat number, profession, right? While three are quality inspector, design engineer, power engineer, respectively, the chess player is oldest age. Age is also a parameter. The age of the chess player is oldest in age, while one of the cricket players who plays at national level is youngest. Right. So chess player oldest. One, two, one, two, three, four, and five. Here is cricket player that to national level is youngest. Right. The age of other cricket player who plays at the regional level lies between football player and the chess player. See, chess player is here. Here must be football player, and this must be another cricket player, right? Who plays at regional level. Clear? Now, Manu is the regional level cricket player. Here comes Manu, right? And stays in third flat while Tarun. So Manu is the cricket player who stays in third flat, flat number three, right? But I also know that chess player also lives in flat number three from the above paragraph, right? While Tarun is quality inspector and stays in the flat fifth. So what we also know is Tarun lives in fifth flat and he is quality inspector. His profession is quality inspector, right? Other than these, the football player is design engineer. So football player is design engineer and stays in second flat. So football player, design engineer, flat number two. Fine. Amit is power engineer and plays chess. So Amit, power engineer, playing chess, right? So we have design engineer, we have quality inspector, we have power engineer. So this Manu and this some other cricket player must be mechanical engineer, right? And this cricket player, the other cricket player, is living in flat number four, right? And this cricket player is national level player. Ambrish is the mechanical engineer and plays cricket at national level. So this Ambrish lives in flat number four. So we have the data for everybody. Let's write their names. Ambrish, cricket player, national, flat number four, mechanical engineer, youngest. Right. Then we have Amit. Amit is chess player, chess, flat number three. Amit is power engineer, and Amit is oldest. Fine. Then we have Rohit, we have Manu, and we have Tarun. So what do we know about Tarun is he is he is What we know about Tarun is he is definitely not the football player because football player is design engineer. Tarun is quality inspector. So Tarun must be a tennis player. Tarun plays tennis, right? He lives in flat number 5. He is quality inspector and he is second youngest, right? So Tarun के बारे में क्लैरिटी आ गई. Mechanical engineer and Rohit, right? So Rohit lives. We know Manu is the second cricket player. That is, Manu is cricket player at regional level, lives in flat number 3, mechanical engineer, and Manu is second oldest. Second oldest, right? So we can definitely say Tarun is football player, right? Living in flat number 2. Profession is design engineer, middle aged, in the middle. Third from left side, third to the right side. That is youngest से भी third है and oldest से भी third है. So this is the data. This is the final data. Let's look at the questions. Let's look at the questions. Who stays in fourth flat? Flat number 4. Flat number 4 is Amrish. So Amrish stays in flat number 4. What does Tarun play? Tarun plays tennis. देख लीजिए. Tarun plays tennis. Next, we have who plays football? It is Rohit who plays football. Age-wise, who among the following lies between Manu and Tarun? Manu and Tarun. Manu is second oldest. Tarun is second youngest. So in between the two is Rohit. Rohit is in between the two. Rohit. Rohit is what by profession? So Rohit's profession is design engineer. So answer to this one is design engineer. Next we have who stays in same flat? It is Manu and Amit. Amit and Manu. You can check it once again. Amit flat number 3, Manu flat number 3. The chess player is power engineer. We can verify it again. See, chess player, power engineer. Chess player Amit, power engineer. So that makes this case complete. क्या किया हमने बहुत सारी इंफॉर्मेशन को इंडिविजुअली पहले पहले जैसा जैसा गिवन था वैसे वैसे मैप किया नोट डाउन करते गए बार बार क्वेश्चन रीरीड नहीं करना है इस बात को ध्यान रखें बिकॉज क्वेश्चन रीरीड करने में हम बहुत सारा टाइम इन्वेस्ट कर रहे होते हैं एंड दैट इज बेसिकली वेस्टेज ऑफ टाइम सो पहली बार जब रीड करें हर एक पर्सन के लिए जितनी इन्फॉर्मेशन आप एडिशनली नोट डाउन कर सकते हैं कर लें बेटर वुड बी आपको जो रफ शीट मिलता है आप रफ शीट पर कैरेक्टर्स के नेम्स लिख लें उनके पॉसिबिलिटीज लिख लें आप टिक मार्क भी लगा सकते हैं कि दिस पर्टिकुलर पर्सन इज हियर और यू कैन राइट इन द डिटेल्स एक एक्सेल में जो टेबल बनता है या हम नॉर्मली एक मैट्रिक्स फॉर्म जिसे कह रहे होते हैं ऐसा टेब्यूलर फॉर्म ये बनाया जा सकता है से नेम स्पोर्ट फ्लैट नंबर एज एंड देयर प्रोफेशन इतने डिटेल्स के साथ जब इस टेबल को फिल करेंगे यू कैन इजीली आंसर ऑल दी क्वेश्चंस इन वन गो राइट आपको मेरी तरह ऐसे बैक स्लाइड्स पे नहीं जाना पड़ेगा फाइन चलिए कंटिन्यू करते हैं अगले क्वेश्चन की साइड मूव करते हैं नेक्स्ट सेट ऑफ क्वेश्चन इज ऑन आवर स्क्रीन एंड दिस इज द लास्ट set of question for this particular session. Delhi is known for specialty hospitals where highly specialized doctors are available with modern technical medical gadgets aided by special computers. Patients with complicated ailments come from far and near for treatment. Some of these hospitals have performed extraordinary surgical operations. As the cost of treatment and surgical operations are cheaper in India than Western countries, patients come to India for treatment. A few seriously sick patients were asked to opt for hospitals they would like to be treated in their order of preference as follows. So there are 5 patients. हर एक patient के कुछ preferences given है और हमें उसे मैप करना फाइन यही टास्क है आज इस क्वेश्चन so let's map them all so there are 5 patients I can name them now A B C D and E And the hospitals that A prefer is Gangaram, AIMS, Apollo, and Escorts. This is Escorts, the EST. EST. Right. B prefers Batra, BTR, R&R, Apollo, and Safdarjung, SDJ. Right. Patient C, Holy Family, Apollo, AIMS, and Batra. Patient D, R&R, Gangaram, Safdarjung, and Escorts. Patient E, Safdarjung, Holy Family, Batra, and AIMS. Right. So this is how we have mapped it down. Now just let's have a look at the questions and then we'll be answering on the basis of this table. Who does not like to go Gangaram and Apollo but prefers both of AIMS and Safdarjung? So AIMS Safdarjung पे टिक AIMS and Safdarjung होना चाहिए. AIMS है Safdarjung नहीं है. So that cannot be A. AIMS है Safdarjung नहीं. Safdarjung है AIMS नहीं है. It cannot be B. AIMS and Safdarjung not in C. Safdarjung है AIMS नहीं है. Safdarjung है AIMS है. So it is E जिसमें सारे क्वालिटीज दिख रहे हैं. So it is E. AIMS Safdarjung दोनों है. Does not like to go Apollo and Gangaram. चेक कर लीजिए. Apollo भी नहीं है, Gangaram भी नहीं है. So it is E. Next. Which pair is keen for R&R and Safdarjung but not for Holy Family and AIMS? RR and Safdarjung चाहिए. AIMS and Holy Family नहीं चाहिए. RR, RR. There are only two. जहां पर RR देखें एक बार फिर से क्वेश्चन. RR and Safdarjung. RR and Safdarjung. AB, BD, CE, D. ए में तो आर आर है ही नहीं, बी में है, सी में आर आर नहीं है, डी में है, ई में भी नहीं है. सो इट हैज टू बी बी एंड डी. आर आर एंड सफदरजंग बट नॉट होली फैमिली एंड एम्स. आर आर एंड सफदरजंग नॉट होली फैमिली, not AIMS, not Holy Family, not AIMS. So it has to be B and D. Next, which pair prefers AIMS and Apollo but not RR and Safdarjung? AIMS and Apollo. AIMS and Apollo A में है, Apollo AIMS नहीं है B में. So my one of the preferences A. AIMS and Apollo C. AIMS and Apollo no A and C. So it should be A and C. Fine. So that makes this setting arrangement complete. So thank you so much guys for listening to me very patiently and I hope अब आप जब सॉल्व कर रहे हैं इन क्वेश्चंस को तो आप पेशेंटली सॉल्व कर रहे हैं. अप्रोच जो हमने डिस्कस किया है उस अप्रोच के साथ सॉल्व कर रहे हैं. So you'll be very comfortable in solving any of the questions on setting arrangement now, right? So thank you so much guys. I'll see you in our next video. Till then, you guys must prepare well. Keep good care. Please take good care of your health and prepare very well. So thank you so much, guys. I'll meet you in our next video. Till then, take care. Bye.